Hey guys, I'm Rob Bass, and this is Not Mitten Box. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Scarabus Black and Red Edition, which is only available at the Toy Tokyo show in New York City. The Four Horsemen. I've done reviews of their toys before. I was a little hesitant to picking this up, especially for the fact that this figure cost $50. But I will be non-partial and do my best to make sure I do a good review, so let's get started. Taking a look at the front of the package, we can see the black and red Scarabus in his package. He is adorned with lots of little accessories. Looks like we have a couple of faces, a whole bunch of hands, fireballs it looks like, and on the other side, little beetle legs and a staff. One thing that's cool about the front of the package, it has this little black scarab on the package, or dung beetle as some people call them. Adorned on the front, that's how you know this is an exclusive from the Toy Tokyo show. It's got the black and the other one has the, I think, white. Fantastic exclusive because it's fan. Get it? Fan. And we get the Four Horsemen logo. Flipping the package over, we have this little bio about the Scarabus. You know, I'm not a history teacher, so we're going to skip that. But it comes with a really awesome image of the Scarabus guy himself. Along the sides of the package, we have a series of images of other, I guess, Scarabus guys, figures in the line of the Gothtropolis line. And, yeah. Alright, one thing that's really cool about this packaging, it is fan-friendly. The package is only taped on both sides, but the package is resealable for you mint-on card collectors. So let's rip this package open. Taking Scarabus out of the package, we can see he has a lot more accessories than we realize. He comes with a helmet and a little body armor that I don't think it's going to fit him, and a little spear piece. I'm not too sure what we're supposed to do with that either. But he does come with his extra spear attachment that I guess will attach to the top of his staff. So let's take this figure out and see what he looks like. He's a little difficult to stand up first because he's got these hooved feet. Kind of reminds me of another character. The black and red edition has really great detail. Even though it's completely black, you could see the sheen and the detail. The Scarabus figure has some points of articulation. His head moves, kinda. His body moves a little. His arms go side more than they go up because of the hindrance of the jacket, the wrist spin, knee joints, and foot joint. And his legs can spread pretty far. Hey look, he's got a little tail. Didn't even notice that. Check that out. If you look on his back, he has two holes in his shoulder blades. These shoulder blades are where you attach these scarab beetle arms, or scarab beetle legs. I don't know. A little articulated thing, so let's just get that right in there. Alright, it's a little difficult, so let me try again. You know what, this is almost impossible. You know what? If I know the Four Horsemen, you can definitely remove the head. So if I pop the head off, bam, and I remove the cape, now we should be able to get these little dung beetle legs into his back. They're still a little tough, but you can get them in. And then you just scoop the cape right over the arms, attach it, put the head back on, and now you got this scarab legs. Of course, he's a Scarabus. It's cool. Is it necessary? No. But if you don't put the legs in, you're gonna have two big gaping holes on his back. So I guess you have to leave them in. It doesn't hurt. They're cool. They're articulated, so it actually adds 2 more points of articulation. Let's take a look at his face. His face is removable, and you can replace it with 2 extra faces. So basically, you remove the face, and you see he's got a big gaping hole. So you take the other face, and you stick it in the hole, and voila, you have another face. So its interchangeability makes it kind of cool, I guess, helping to explain the $50 price tag. Well, let's remove his left hand. Removing his left hand, we can grab another hand that is shown in a unique pose. Well, I wonder why he holds that pose for. You know why? Because he has the scepter. Don't forget about that little staff that he's got. So you stick the staff in, and bam, he holds the staff. I know it's not very exciting, but it looks just magnificent. The staff has this real Egyptian fantasy sci-fi Scorpion King kind of look to it. Definitely adds a lot more, because a figure like this, you wouldn't see him carrying a sword or a shield. He would be something like almost magical, so having a staff is usually the kind of way to go with that. He also comes with little flamey hand attachments. I thought at first they fit over the fist, but I was mistaken. They actually go through the fingertips of the open hands, so he has flamey palms or flamey wrists or whatever. It's a cool little nod. It doesn't hurt nothing. The figure overall looks pretty awesome. If you're a Master Universe collector, he fits right in. Perfect scale, and out of all the 4 Horsemen toys I've bought before, this guy's the best. Just for a second, let's look what else you get. You get this helmet and this little armor that I mentioned before, and a little spear piece. Now, what you do with that is if you have the timekeepers, which are those little gremlin guys that I reviewed a while back, and we attach the helmet on top of his head and pop the armor on, and there you go. Put the little spear on top of his sledgehammer, bam, you have armored ready timekeeper guy. Here's my problem again. The timekeepers are so fragile. His hand broke off. Yes, it broke off. You see that? But this is not about the timekeepers. Let's get back to Scarabus. Is he a buy? Maybe. If he was about $20 cheaper, I say buy him. Until that, I don't think you need him. Unless you're a fan of Legend. Because I'm a huge fan of Legend. And those legs, those goat-hooved legs, remind me of Darkness. As a matter of fact, let's have him stand next to Darkness to compare. Oh yeah. Scarabus can hang with Darkness any day of the week. Alright guys, remember, they're your toys. Play with them the way you want.